So here we are out here at Georgia Southern University, getting my daughter moved in to school, to college, her freshman year. Oh boy, this should be fun. Come along with this huge adventure because we're trying to live the coolest life. So here we are at the main check-in to get her housing. This is a little room across from the main dormitory. Main dormitory being that building right there. But the daughter's in that room right there, and getting checked in, and she'll get her keys to the room. Then we'll get us a little dolly or whatever, if we can find a dolly, and help us unload all the stuff we have in the back of the truck, which there's a bunch. Wait till you see this. Yep, just getting started. We're only on the first load. Load number one. Yeah, I got some too. So amazingly enough, we're moved in. Sort of. Can't you tell? No, actually this is the other room. She's resting too. So are they. But we did get all of this moved in. All of this. Now she just has to go through it and get it all finished, and then we'll go get something to eat. But it has been some work. This is one of their small rooms here. You got two rooms side by side. They each have their own lock, and they got a little mini fridge, microwave. So it's pretty set up. But there is the bathroom straight ahead that these two people here will share. So they're all set up that way. Look, pate. And the shower was right there.
I'll be right back in.
We had a little issue with the AC. Problem with this room is if you don't get the right room, one room has this built up which says you cannot block this door. So you can't set your bed here and push it against the door, unlike the other room. So kind of a drawback. Limits how you're setting your room up. Setting the bed here kind of limits the space, but and what are you going to do? Put it over there. She wants to project her TV to this wall, which has got a conduit, so kind of a pain. But we're just working through some of the problems and trying to get things settled. We're going to get her settled tomorrow and take some of these containers out of here back with us to the other side of the state. Right now, we're going to get some what? We're going to get some lunch somewhere. Who knows? Maybe it'll be Taco Bell. Well, now we finally got her unloaded back in the dormitory, and we are at Hunter Army Airfield, which is where we're spending the night. However, even though I've got a military ID, everyone else in my vehicle has to be vetted in a sense. So they got to bring their ID, and they got to go into this building here, and they got to be checked out and all their information taken. And like you do for most military installations, if it's your first time being there. If you're non-military, of course, they will make sure you have someone like myself who is a military member, and you can then get a pass that's good for a few days. Ours is going to be good for 3 days, so that's all long we're going to be here. But it's a lot cheaper to stay on base than it is off base. For example, the Holiday Inn here is like $78. That's pretty cheap. Not as cheap as an RV park, but if you don't have your RV, it's a pretty cheap place. But anyway, one more stop on the adventure. So I bet you're wondering why the lights are changing. Well, that's one addition to this room. Make them change. Cool. Some of the things you do when you move, right? What you have in your house too, I'm sure. More adventures to come. So I don't know why I wore my mask in the last portion of this video, but because I was inside the dormitory with just family. But anyway, this one I have to wear one because I'm actually at the university store. Hopefully it reads right to you. It doesn't to me because it's backwards, but the store looks like this. They've got the books and everything here, and way over there they've got the stuff you can buy for the t-shirts and the hats and all that good stuff. But this is their main university store. They're still trying to stock it a little bit. They got a lot of open space. Not a lot of people here just yet, because partially this is students are still checking in the dormitories. So we're real early, so you can also order these online if they actually have web pickup. So, but really neat, nice place. Everything's real nice. Floors are real nice. Ceilings looks good. They recently renovated this, and this is actually attached to the dining hall, which is right next door. Actually, directly on the side of this wall. About the main doors, there's a long hallway, and you go to the dining hall. Is right here. You can walk around the other side, and I believe there's a Chick-fil-A and a Starbucks or something like that over there. But it's on the other side. Same building. You gotta walk down this long hallway. It kind of goes down this way and back this way. But and it's real close to the dormitory. Dormitories are about 2 blocks that way outside the door. So real conveniently located. So now we're back walking around campus. Outside you're fine. Actually, the rule here in Savannah is if you're in public areas. Technically it's a public area, but I'm a little more than 6 feet from anybody. Yeah. So anyway, as I'm walking through buildings and stuff, you know, we'll put our mask on and abide by the standards. This is one of the buildings daughter's got a class at, and so is the one we're going to here. The common areas are really nice. There's actually a quad area over this way. Got a fountain in the middle of it. Fountain's working. It's always a good thing. But it's there's a crew back there. Take a mama through it so she can see. Hopefully all these buildings are set up to where you can only come in one set of doors. Not one door, but one set of doors is entrance only. And the other ends are exit only. So we're going to try to come in here. Luckily this one here says entrance, so we're good. But if you were to come in from the other side of the building, it's just going to say exit only. So kind of a pain to get in and out and go from building to building. Anyway, we'll make do. So here's one of the buildings. Oh, I put my mask on. Anyway, you can see they're actually labeled. Do not sit here. Different ones. You can sit there, or you can sit there. So that's what they're doing to take care of this spacing issue. Good sized class, and so the teacher can walk. They don't have any up front that you could sit in. No city front rowy. Put back there, yeah. Way over there, yeah. If you look at that, this person here sits right here. And all these, you can't sit in any of these directly next to them, diagonal or otherwise. Interesting.
Waffle style burger.
At this place, go check it out. I think it's more like a it says chicken and waffles, right? Kind of like a Waffle House in a sense. Not so much how you sit at the place, the way it looks, but it's the menu is mostly breakfast type of items. Of course, they got patty melts and burgers and blah blah blah. We've never been one, so I'll do something different.
I have 6 waffle irons.
You got 6 waffle irons going. A whole lot more than Waffle House.
That's 2 more than Waffle House.
That's 2 more than Waffle House. That's right. Some of the chairs are set up so allow social distancing, but they do encourage masks when you walk in the place. So we did. Should be a good time. So now we're having dinner at a place called Pearl's Saltwater Grill.
Very good.
Nice place. It is on the water. Never been here. Well, the waiter left finally, but
Nice view, huh?
out that way. So it's right here on the water on the bay. I don't know exactly what this bay is called. Does anybody know?
I just know it's a sea marsh.
One of the many sea marshes between here and Tybee Island, which is way out that direction. So we're on the land side. That would be the island side, way out that way. But it's real pretty. Storm coming in. At least there was for a while. You can see a little bit of the rainbow maybe back there. But, yay! Good fun. Hey, of course, if you're ever in Savannah, be sure to stop at the Bass Pro Shops here in Savannah. It's at the south end of town, not far from the university, Georgia Southern it is. But you can see it's a really nice. This is the hunting area here. That's really nice. Here's the gun area. They always do a good job with decorations. But yeah, come see them here. Well, so that was a tough couple of days. You're spending the last few days with your daughter, and she's sent her off to college, and this is her first time she's been off on her own. She's been away from the house before, say for maybe a month at a time, to camps and maybe a couple of weeks for that, or maybe 1 week for that, but or to go see relatives out of town. But she's always been with family, and here she is across the state, about 4 hours away. But it's good transition. Life goes on, and you just gotta, you roll with it and just keep trugging along. Wish her the best. We're just we are just 4 hours away, so we can always do a day trip if we wanted to. It's feasible, but or just go over and spend the night. And we've got other relatives that are close to us that want to see Abigail often, but we definitely want her to spread her wings a little bit and go out on her own a little bit more. She is a communications major, so encouraging her to communicate with others is big. It's amazing how these students can grow up doing FaceTime and texting each other back and forth, but they don't interact very well one-on-one unless they know the person really well. They grew up with them, but meeting new people and really developing relationships is not something they're very good at. That's just not my daughter. That's a lot of girls and guys out there trying to go to college, trying to fit in. So, but it's definitely good for them. And please go ahead and like and subscribe to my videos. Click the little bell so that you can get notification when I have more videos. We'll be doing some more traveling, and I'll try and loosen up a little bit more. Maybe being a little more personal and a little less scripted in a sense. Although none of my videos are scripted. I basically just go off the cuff, which is sometimes why I seem like I'm rambling, because, well, basically I am. I'm going to do my best to get other people involved in the videos too. My wife and, of course, Abigail when we go see her. So be looking forward to the changes in these videos. But thanks for watching this video and seeing our adventures and what we did in our last major trip to Savannah. But we'll see. Got other videos on the way.